next scenario depicts Mark, a shutterbug. Would Mark ever think about going a day without his camera? No way. Mark is carrying a device with a camera module which he can take anywhere. He can take photos of scenery, microspur, sporting events, and of course his beautiful wife. Wherever, whenever, whatever he likes.
Welcome back. You're still watching Perspective. I'm Bimanta Swastoya and we're talking to Fritz Wang from ZTE Mobile Device Indonesia. You've been here for quite a while, ZTE. Can you tell me about growth, for example?
We are growing very fast. Yeah, either in carrier side or in consumer side.
Tell me more about the carrier side first.
Carrier side, I think we work with almost all the operators in Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah, we do provide like fixed line solutions and equipments. We work with telecom. We provide
so it's
fibers.
system.
Yeah, it's system.
Yeah,
infrastructure.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and we work with telecom cell to provide the 2G, 3G, and later on, I think for sure 4G network and services to them.
Right.
Yeah. So this is the carrier side. We keep expanding, and we work closely with the operator. Yeah.
And in the other side, the mobile side?
On the consumer side, on mobile devices side, we are growing. I think in past 3 years we are growing, especially on the 3G and 4G. Yeah, and it's very proud to say that 4G device shipment, I think we are #1 in the country yet up until now, and including like mobile data product like Wi-Fi and dongles.
Okay.
Yeah, and as well as LTE smartphone. Yeah.
Specifically for 4Gs.
For 4G, but also support simultaneously with 2G and 3G.
Yeah. Is it only limited to Jakarta, for example, the 4G for the moment?
Not really. Not really. Yeah. Because like TD-LTE 4G smartphone.
Right.
In the case we working with Bolt.
Yeah.
And then we will have this smartphone available in Jabodetabek. Yeah. And Medan.
Oh, Medan as well. Oh, but it can also be used for 3G.
Yeah, it can be used for 3G.
Okay.
And while for the other technology of 4G FTD, it will be available for nationwide.
Right. Which one is growing fastest? The mobile devices or the system support? Like you said?
I think in terms of growing rate, I think mobile device is higher. Because the entire industry for mobile device is growing very fast in Indonesia.
Right.
So last year maybe 30 million devices, but this year I believe it's like 50 million devices.
4 times almost.
Yeah, so it's growing very fast, and we are one of the players. Of course, we are growing very fast.
Can you compare the growth with, for example, growth in China?
Growth in China is, of course, #1 in the world.
All right.
Because I think they have already reached to 200 million
customers, clients, users,
smartphone users.
But that also depends on the operators, whether the coverage is well or not.
Both. I think both operator and open market.
Open market.
Yeah. Right. And China e-commerce developing so fast, and the shipment from the e-commerce is also very large. Yeah.
Oh, for the e-commerce.
Yes.
Right. The Indonesian market itself for ZTE, what is it? What does it represent in terms of like the region, for example? Is it one of the biggest, or is it one of the medium one? I don't know.
Indonesian market to the region, of course, is the most strategic market.
Right.
Yeah. In terms of contribution, Indonesia is also one of a major country to the whole region business growing. Yeah. It's meaningful to the region. I mean, I believe, and it's still one of our strategic country for the entire company.
All right.
Yeah.
And just for the region, or
for the entire company?
Really?
Yes.
Oh God. Nice. And you say it's what is it? A strategic Strategic in terms of what? You're growing in terms of revenues, or you're growing into in terms of like what you produce and what you actually sell?
I think Indonesia is the most influenced country in Asian countries. Yeah, and it's representing the Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah. I think most of Chinese our competitor want to get successful in this country too, and so does ZTE. Yeah.
Okay, so it's Indonesia is a market on itself. It's not like you have to successful here first before you go and spread, I don't know, to Malaysia or Thailand or whatever.
Yeah, we expect this Indonesia could be an example for us.
Right.
As could be a successful story for us to go to other country.
Right.
Yes.
So it's sort of the lab, the lab for
not really
for
a
market
lab.
outside China.
We are prioritizing this market a bit.
Right.
Internally. So we put in resources, and we are trying to, I mean, we have a full plan, including from the different aspects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll have to break again. Sorry. Please stay with us. Don't move.
Now we have Mary, a moviegoer. She loves to watch movies on her smartphone. With modularity design, screen size is always within her control. Mary can have a 5-inch screen while on the go and an 8-inch screen at home. She simply has to reattach the core module to the screen and she is ready to go.